Good morning, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nigel.
All ready to go?
Yes.
Right, okay, so we just thank you, Father, for the Holy Spirit, and we just say, Lord, that the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight. And we thank you, Father God, right now for revelation, illumination. We thank you for enlightenment, and we thank you, Father God, for this time, oh Lord, that we just welcome you, Holy Spirit. We say, Lord, lead us and guide us into all truth. In Jesus' name, we just thank you, Lord, that everyone under the sound of my voice right now receives revelation. In Jesus' name. And all God's people said, Amen. Okay, right. Waking up my faith so that my life may be by grace. Okay? I want you to say this here. Today, I wake up my faith by declaring, shouting the word of my Father. Are you ready?
Yes.
I am healed. I am prosperous. I am happy. I am filled with joy. My Father loves me as He does Jesus. Now listen, I refuse to remain in any cage of sin, doubt, or unbelief. I have faith in God, the Most High God, my Father God. Amen. Right, let's look at Genesis 1 verse 26. Sometimes we just need to wake ourselves up and to stir ourselves up a little bit. Amen.
Do you have a title?
Yes, I have a title. I could call this here, Change is Happening.
Amen.
I always like to touch on the area of change, because when you invite God into your situation, everything changes.
Yes.
Because what happens then is the natural circumstance that we're living in has to give way to the supernatural. And right now in this time of where we're going to be here this morning, we're going to see that the natural things in our lives, we're going to make way for the supernatural, because you have come today and you've let God come into this situation for this time. So you're making room for God, so He says, I'm going to make room for you, and I'm going to touch, and I'm going to change something that you need to see changed.
Amen.
Amen. You believe it?
Yes.
I don't. You're not.
I do.
You really believe it?
Yes.
Genesis 1 verse 26, and God said, let us, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, make mankind. Or I can say it this way here. God said, let us, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, make Nigel.
Yes.
Or make Lorraine, or make Jan. You see, we're made in the image and likeness of God.
That's right.
That's why I'm not ordinary.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
That's the truth.
Don't ever bring me down to the level of ordinary.
Amen. Right.
And be the same. You're not ordinary.
No.
As you walk up that street, you should bring in God on the scene.
Amen.
And it's time before Jesus comes back for His spotless church that we need to be doing the works of God on the streets or outside the four walls.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Because we're made in the image and likeness of God.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you hear that, Lorraine? You're just not Lorraine.
No.
Amen.
Amen.
You're just not the normal.
That's true.
It says here, make mankind in our likeness or image, let them have complete authority.
Amen.
I'm telling you right this day, you have got all the power and authority that you need.
Amen.
You have got all the goods that you need.
Yeah.
You have got all the qualifications you need. Amen.
Amen.
And God has given us power and authority to change our town,
That's right.
to change our nation, to change our city.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you are a world changer. You are a history maker. You are just not normal. And I want to speak into this mic here or this camera. When you're watching this again, believe me, I'm telling you, you're just not normal. You're here to be a world changer. You're here to be a history maker. You're here to bring God on the scene.
Amen.
Come on, Nigel.
Amen. Amen. Hallelujah.
And the natural has to give way to the supernatural.
Amen.
Amen. Jesus says, greater works,
Yes.
Is that it?
greater works, these you shall do, because I go to the Father. Has Jesus went to the Father?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, he says, greater works.
Amen.
That's right.
Amen.
I'm here to tell you, on Thursday, was it the 11th? 10th. That you're here, you're born to do the greater works.
Hallelujah.
And don't let one person tell you in your family, or if your pastor's telling you you're just normal, tell the pastor, I'm getting out of here. Because your pastor, or your apostle, or your prophet should be telling you, I'm telling you, it's a higher way to go.
That's right.
Greater works,
Yes.
and it's time to do the greater works.
Amen.
It says, let them have complete authority over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, the wild beasts, and over all the earth. That's the very place that you live in. The very place that you call home, the very place that you call work, the very place that you have your influence, severe influence on your, from you get up in the morning till you go to bed at night. Where are you going? Whatever you're doing. If should you leave this town right now and you go to Belfast, or should you leave this nation and you go to another nation, I'm here to tell you, you have got complete authority.
Come on.
You have got complete dominion. And you can take authority and dominion everywhere you go because you possess it today.
Amen.
When Jan goes to Ukraine, Jan is Jan, whether he's in Ballymena or whether he's in Ukraine, but he is God sent. He is God destined. God lives within him. He is just not normal. He is just not natural. God lives within him, and I'm telling you, he is a world changer. He is a history maker. When you bring God on the scene, things have to change.
Amen.
Yes. Amen.
Amen.
And you're a glory carrier. You carry the presence and glory of God, and that means that when people are around you that are having yokes and burdens and sicknesses, I'm telling you, they have to get off those people.
Amen.
Because you carry the glory and presence of God. The very shadow that Peter, as he walked down, I'm telling you, it says that healed the person, it set the person free. I'm telling you, we are to see people in the wheelchair, people that are sick, are very shallow.
Come on.
Are very shallow.
Yep.
Seeing God on the scene and seeing that person set free, seeing that person delivered.
Hallelujah.
Do you believe me?
Yes.
I don't know what you do or not. Created in the likeness and image of God. Having complete authority and dominion. And then what does God say in verse 28? He said, and God blessed them.
Amen.
I'm here to tell you that God wants
Yes.
to bless you even more.
Yes.
And God blessed them.
Hallelujah.
That means, and God, that word blessed means empowered. So you are empowered today.
Yep.
And God blessed them.
Yes.
And God blessed them. I mean, God empowered. And that word empowered means the ability to get results.
Amen.
Amen.
The ability to get results. Is there some things right now in your life that you're just not getting the right results? Well, you have received the dominion of heaven. You have received the power of God. You have received the Spirit of God within you, the presence of God upon you. And I'm telling you, you have the ability, no matter what background you came from, no matter what nation you came from, no matter where you came, no matter what your mother, father, sister, brother told you who you are not who they tell you are.
Amen.
But I'm here to tell you who you are. You're a child of God.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're born again by the Spirit of God. You're blood washed, and I'm telling you, the presence of God inside you, and that means things have to change. The natural that you're living in has to give way to the supernatural.
Amen.
Do you believe it?
Yes.
And God blessed them and said, be fruitful.
Yes.
Come on, be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and subdue it. Say, fill the earth
You're there.
and subdue it. Say to your neighbour, it's time to multiply.
Time to multiply.
Can I just speak into this camera just for 1 minute? Can I? Even do this camera, just 1 minute, I'm going to be speaking to this camera, Rosie. You know what? It's time to multiply.
Yeah.
That means it's time to increase.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Hallelujah.
That means it's time to expand, to enlarge.
Amen. Yep.
Using all its vast resources in the service of God and man, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, and over every living creature that moves upon the earth. And God said, see, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the face of the land, and every tree with seed in its fruit, you shall have them for good. And God says, see, I have given you everything. You know what? You have everything in your possession that you need.
Amen.
Yes, amen.
You are lacking nothing. You have got all the ability that you need. You just need to think about that. You have got everything you need. You have everything that you are even dreaming of right now. What you want to do. The plan of God, even how far you think it is out there, how far it is up there. I'm telling you, you can accomplish it today. Amen?
Amen.
Let's look at Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 1 to 3. Reading out of the Amplified, it says, oh, I know I have been rash to talk out plainly this way to God. You know anybody that will be rash that will talk out plainly to God? Have you ever talked out rash plainly to God, ever complained? Have you ever? It says, I will in my thinking stand upon my post of observation and station myself on the tower of fortress, and will watch to see what he will say within me, and what answer I will make as his mouthpiece to the perplexities of my complaint against him. Now, that word there, it says, stand upon my observation. Do we know what that means? It means being alert. It means watching. It means waiting with expectation. Are we waiting for an expectation? It means monitoring. It also means keeping a watchful eye, being awake, alertness. So I say, wake up! Wake up! you're standing upon your post. You're standing upon your station. And it says here, I will listen in my inner man to hear what God is saying. Because I am his mouthpiece. And I will wait to hear what he was saying. And then I will say what I have just heard. So we need to be in that place of awareness, alertness, observation, being still, being alert to hear what God is saying to you as an individual. And then, whatever he says, declare and decree. For that's when you will see it come to pass. It says, and the Lord answered me. Always remember, when you take the time to wait, to stand upon your post, to be alert, to be quick to listen, God will always answer.
Yeah.
It says, the Lord answered me and he said, write the vision. Write the vision. And to the very people that even maybe hear this message at a later time, or maybe are listening to this at a later time, I'm here to tell you on this day, write the vision. Make it plain, write the vision. Engrave it so plainly upon the tablets that everyone who passes may be able to read it. Write the vision and make it clear. It says that everyone who passes can read it. Don't have it like a jumbled up that nobody can read it. It says make it plain. Make it clear. It says time to write the vision. It says that everyone who passes by may be able to read it easily and quickly. Rosie's a teacher. She's teaching the children. If she's writing on the blackboard or whatever she's doing, and she's writing some small squiggly line, the children can't read it. But if she's putting it up there and clearly making it big, making it plain, the children can read it, the children can get it, and the children can learn from it.
Amen.
We need to make it plain, we need to make it simple, we need to make it clear. I'm telling you, Lorraine, it's time to write the vision. It says, so that everyone can read it easily and quickly as they hasten by. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, and it hastens to the end fulfillment. I'm telling you, the vision and the plan and the promise that God has promised you, I'm telling you, it's going to come to pass.
Amen.
Amen.
Don't care what situation you're in today. Don't care what circumstances you're in today. I'm here to tell you, it's going to come to pass.
Yeah.
The appointed time, it says here, that means the right season. I say your right season is here.
Amen.
The appointed time, the right season. That word fulfillment means the completion of something. It means the goal accomplished. It means finished. It says here, it will not deceive you, it will not disappoint you. Has things in life in the past week, months, year, have they disappointed you? Because the vision of God and the purpose and plan of heaven will not disappoint you.
That's right.
Amen.
Amen.
It's as though it tarry, wait earnestly for it. because it will surely come to pass. Say that word, surely.
Surely.
Tell your neighbor, surely.
Surely.
It will come to pass. It will not be behind hand, but it will be right on time.
Amen.
Say, I am in time.
I am in
I
time.
am on time.
On time.
And I am redeeming the time.
And I am redeeming the time.
See, that's what God calls us to do, to redeem the time, to take back.
That's good.
Timothy says that he fought the good fight of faith, that he finished his race and he accomplished his goal. I'm telling you, it's time to fight the good fight of faith. It's time to lay hold of what God is saying to us as individuals, as God is saying to us as a church. What's God saying to you and your family? What's God saying to you and your vision? Because it will surely come to pass. Though it tarry, maybe have to wait a little bit of time, but it's going to come to pass. I want you to go to Jeremiah 29, verse 11. It says there, though it tarry. That word tarry, I looked up just for the meaning of it and give you a couple of more words you can write in there. The word tarry means to stay, or to abide, or to continue, or to lodge. Or, you like this, to stay in a place of expectation. How many of us are really staying in a place of expectation? Come on, Rosie. Are we? Are we staying in that place of expectation? Because it says the vision will surely come to pass. Though it tarry, just lodge there. Just hold there. Just stand there. Come on. Just abide there. Just keep believing. Just keep trusting. Keep laying your words up with God's word. And you'll see it come to pass. Say it's going to come to pass. Jeremiah 29, we all know this verse.
Jeremiah 29.
Yeah, verse 11. It says, for I know the thoughts and plans that I have for you, says the Lord. Thoughts and plans for welfare and peace, and not for evil, to give you hope in your final outcome. Another translation says, to give you an expected end. To give you an expected end. Come on, who's going to have an expected end?
Yes, hallelujah.
See, the plans that God has for me are for good.
Yes.
The plans that God has for my family are for good. The plans that God has for this town is good.
Amen.
The plans that God has for this nation are good.
That's right.
The plans that God has, the plan of heaven on earth is good. He wants to pour His goodness and His blessing through you. He wants to give you an expected end. He wants to give you hope today.
Amen.
Amen.
where you're maybe been disappointed, He wants to bring encouragement to you. He wants to bring strength to you. He wants the natural circumstance that you're living in to give way to the supernatural. He wants the God that's inside you. I'm telling you, He wants to make room for you, for Him through you, so you can expand, so you can increase, so you can do the works of God on this earth.
Hallelujah.
Say, I have an expected end.
I'm expecting
I am going to do the greater works.
Hallelujah.
We're going to look at 2 Kings, verse 1 to 6. 2 Kings, chapter 6, verses 1 to 6. 2 Kings, chapter 6, verses 1 to 6. Right now, as you're in this meeting, as you're listening, I'm declaring and decreeing over your lives that your natural circumstances is given way to the supernatural.
Amen.
God that lives in you. The very natural circumstances that you're living in right now, I say, is all subject to change.
It is. Amen.
I say it's changing.
Yes.
Yes.
I declare it's changing.
Yes.
I decree it's changing.
Yes.
Right now I take authority and I declare and decree it's changing.
Amen.
Say, there's change happening in my family.
Change happening in my
There's
family.
change happening in my marriage.
Change happening.
There's change happening in our town.
That's
Change
right.
happening.
There's change happening in our nation.
Change happening.
The natural is giving way to the supernatural.
Supernatural.
I want to show you some supernatural things here.
Amen.
Are you ready for it? Tell you, we all run down the streets and you would just lay a hand on everyone. There'll be people getting out of wheelchairs, there'll be people getting delivered, there'll be people getting set free.
Amen. Oh,
Because we serve a mighty God.
Yes.
yes.
We're here to bring heaven on earth.
Yes.
You believe it?
Yes.
I'm glad Rosie believes it. Second Kings chapter 6, verses 1 to 6. And it says, the sons of the prophet said to Elisha, look now, the place where we live before you is too small for us. The place that we're living in right now is too small for us. And when Pastor Roy and Lynn is listening to this message, I'm here to tell them that the place where we are right now is too small for us.
Amen.
Because the growth that God is going to bring
That's
to
right.
this house is too small for us.
Yes.
It's time to move the walls out.
Amen. Make room.
It's time to make room. And you're not going to preach my message. And you'll all look at it in the natural and say, but Sunday mornings the place isn't even full, there's some seats left over. I'm here to tell you that the place that we're in at the minute is too small. When you're listening to this message, Pastor Roy, then listen. The place that we are is too small.
Amen.
Amen.
That's prophetic word.
It's says, look now, the place where we live before you is too small.
Glory.
Do you receive it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It says, that's okay, it's just Rosie. It says, let us go to the Jordan, and each man get there a house. I'm telling you, God was telling them the place where they were coming from to go and get a house. Go and build a bigger house.
Hallelujah.
It says, let us make us a place where we may dwell. And he answered, go. One said, be pleased to go with your servants. He answered, I will go. I'm telling you, when the prophet speaks, we need to listen to what the prophet says.
Amen.
God reveals it to the prophets first.
That's right.
And obedience is better than sacrifice.
That's right.
Yes.
I'm telling you, when the prophets speak, I like to listen. Because of course we all believe the Word of God first, but the second Chronicle says that when you believe in the Word of God, you will be established. That when you believe in the prophet, you will prosper. And when God's man speaks or God's woman speaks, I'm telling you, we need to listen. It's time to go over the Jordan. It's time to take our town. It's time to take our city. It's time to take our nation. It's time to go to other nations and declare and decree, thus says the Lord. It's time to go and do the demonstrations of God. It's time to think bigger. It's time to get rid of this small peanut brain. It's time to step out of the box. See, I'm going to step out of the box today.
That's the power of God.
It's time to break that restriction that's trying to hold you.
Yeah.
It's time to break that restriction or that limitation that's trying to confine you.
That's right.
I say in the name of Jesus that you're free in a large, full place today.
Amen.
I say you're free in a large, full place, and that you begin to prosper and you begin to bear much fruit. You begin to bring God on the scene, and demonstrations are done through you as an individual person.
Amen.
So it said here, so he went with them, and when they came to the Jordan, they cut down trees. Listen to this here. But as one was felling his beam, the axe head fell into the water. And he cried, alas, my master, for it was boarded. The axe head fell into the water. Do you realise the weight of an axe head? It fell into the water, and the guy began to panic because it was boarded. The man of God said, where did it fall? When shown the place, Elisha cut off a stick and threw it in there, and the iron floated. That's the supernatural. That's the natural giving way to the supernatural. We know that iron doesn't float. But when it fell into the water, the servant panicked. And he cried, what are we going to do? However, we're in that situation, what are we going to do? And the first thing we do, we run to Pastor Roy and Lynn. His phone never killed. What are we going to do? The pastors can only help you a little, but God can make your iron float again. I'm here to tell you today, God can make your iron float again. When you're listening to this again and watching this again, God can make your iron float again.
Amen.
Amen.
That means the natural circumstance you're living in has to give way to the supernatural.
Amen.
It says the man of God said. The man of God said. Where did it fall when shown the place Elisha cut off a stick? Threw it in there and the iron floated. Can you just picture that? The iron falling into a place of, I have no idea how deep it was. But it was gone, it was out of sight, it fell in. And Elisha cut a stick off and threw it in. And the iron began to float. That reminds me that like Jesus just stepping out of the boat, said to Peter, just step out of the boat and begin to walk on the water. The supernatural. Amen. Or speaking to the storm and telling it, peace be still. It's time to walk on the water. It's time for the axe head to float again.
Come on.
Don't let the disappointments of the past, don't let the disappointments and the discouragements and the failures of the past not cause you to begin to believe again. It's time to believe again. I want to get faith back in your heart today. I want to get faith to realize that you serve a mighty God and that God inside you, they can begin to give you hope again. God inside you, they can turn your disappointments around today. I say this is a day of turnaround.
Yes, amen.
It says the iron began to float again. And he said to the servant, put out your hand. Pick it up and take it back. It's time to put out your hand, pick it up and take it back. Everything that's been lost and everything that's been stolen, it's time to reach out your hand, pick it up and take it back. This is the day of redemption that we're living in.
Amen.
It's time to take back. I declare and I decree over your life that this is the day of restoration.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
The things that you have lost, the things that have been stolen in your past, the past failures, the past disappointment, this is your day of turnaround.
Amen.
Do you believe it?
Yes.
Do you receive it?
Yes.
Say the axe head is going to float again in my life. The natural circumstances that I'm living in is going to give way to the supernatural God that I serve. I'm going to look at Isaiah 54. Time is running out. I'm only 15 minutes left. This is Rosie's fault. She always picks enough time not to give you, so you're just running out. She can never say, we'll give you an hour and a half. But no, she has to say an hour. And everything has to be confined into that hour. But the Lord's going to redeem the time. Stretch your hand towards Rosie. Begin to bless her. Come on, everybody, under the sound of my voice right now. Just say, Rosie. This is your day of turnaround.
Hallelujah.
I declare and decree over your lives that everything is is subject to change.
Amen.
Amen.
I declare and decree over your lives that though your beginning be small, your latter end is going to greatly increase.
Amen.
Where did they tell you we're going to go?
Isaiah 54.
No, we can't go there, can we? My goodness. That's a big thing in big. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? The prophet Isaiah has spoken, and he says in Isaiah 54, verse 1, begin to sing again.
Amen.
Begin to dream again.
Yes.
Begin to believe again. It can happen. It will happen. It's going to come to pass.
Amen.
For your loved ones that are not in the kingdom yet, they're going to get saved. They're going to get born again. I declare and decree it. I release it out of my mouth that the families of Celebration House that are not in the kingdom yet are coming in. That God is working in their hearts and their lives right now. That the spirit of conviction is upon them and the eyes of their understanding is being opened this day. We agree in Jesus' name that the relations and the family members are even coming this Sunday.
Amen.
We call them in. We call our family members in to take their place, to take their position.
Amen.
Come on.
And we declare and decree all over this nation that the prodigals are coming back. Those that have chosen to go to the pig pen, that they're awakened this day up to their senses.
Come on.
And they're saying, my Father still loves me.
Amen.
And I'm choosing to get up from this dirt and this mire and this clay, and they're changing right in their heart, and they're changing their direction, and they're saying, I'm going back to my Father where I belong. I'm telling you, it's time for the prodigals to come back. I'm prophesying over this nation. The prodigals are waiting. It's time to come back. Hear the word of the Lord.
Amen.
Come on.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Come on, prophesy.
Expect it.
Yes.
Prophet Isaiah said, sing, O barren one, you who did not bear. Break forth into singing. Thursday the 10th of August, I say, break forth into singing. Cry aloud, and you'll see your circumstances change.
Amen.
You can't keep silent. It says, sing, O barren one. What part of your life that you may seem right now that seems a bit dry and barren, I want to tell you, begin to sing, begin to declare, begin to prophesy into that situation. And I'm telling you, it's going to change.
Amen.
I've got 2 amens. Maybe the rest of you are all fruitful. Maybe the rest of you are all prospering. Maybe the rest of you are all doing the will of God and the plan of prayer. You don't need to sing.
I need this.
But I'm telling you, it's time to sing again.
Amen.
John, it's time to sing again.
Amen.
It's time to dream again.
Yes.
It's time to believe again.
Yes.
Yes, amen.
I'm trying to pull words from heaven here. I'm giving them to you. I'm telling you, because your circumstances are changing.
That's right.
Yes, amen.
Glory to God.
I wish I'd get some amens in here.
Amen. Hallelujah.
When he tells you to sing, then he says, break forth into singing.
Amen.
There's no silence about that.
Hallelujah.
There's no quietness about that. But Lord, I need a breakthrough. I need a breakthrough.
Here it comes.
Well, begin to sing.
Amen. How bad do you want it?
Begin to prophesy. Begin to declare. Begin to decree. And it will be established unto thee.
Amen.
Amen.
Where where you need change, begin to sing. It says, cry aloud. Cry aloud.
Yes.
There's no silence there.
Amen.
I'm telling you, when you begin to sing, when you begin to break forth into singing, when you begin to cry aloud, change has to listen.
Amen.
Your circumstances has to listen, and
Yes.
change has to take place.
Come on.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Yes, glory to God.
Yes.
Can I ask you to sing? Can I ask you to cry aloud? Can I ask you to break forth into singing? And you're going to see your circumstances change.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're going to see the negative circumstance line up.
Amen.
Line up. There's the pastor's in now. We were talking about him 5 minutes ago.
So line up. Nigel.
Glory.
Guys was trying his best here just to try and keep it between the pages. Do you agree?
Yes.
When you begin to sing again, when you begin to shout again, when you begin to cry aloud, the barrenness will go. The dryness will go.
Amen.
The negative will change.
Amen.
Because that has got ears to hear. But you're just going to start to sing and cry aloud until you're going to see change.
Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Glory.
It says the children of the desolate one will be more than the children of the married wife, says the Lord. I'm telling you, it's time for more.
Amen.
It's time for more.
Yes.
Yes.
It's time for increase.
Yes.
Yeah.
Verse 2 says, enlarge the place of your tent. Enlarge the place of your tent. Do you hear me?
Amen.
It's time to enlarge the place of our tent. It says, let the curtains of our habitations be stretched out. Spare not, lengthen your cords, and strengthen your stakes. Why? For you will spread abroad to the right, and you will spread abroad to the left. It's time to take some ground.
Amen.
Yes. Hallelujah.
It's time to build a bigger house. It's time to make some room.
Amen.
Amen. Come on.
It says you will spread abroad to the right hand, and you will spread abroad to the left hand, and your offspring will possess the nations and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. All because you begin to sing again.
Amen.
All because you begin to cry aloud again. I started the chapter off with someone who was barren. Someone who was bearing no fruit. But as he began to sing, and as he began to cry aloud, things began to happen. And as you begin to sing, and as you begin to cry aloud, and as you begin to prophesy, and as you begin to declare, and as you begin to decree, I'm telling you, your circumstances has to change and line up with the Word of God.
Amen.
Yes. Amen.
And the very place that you're living in, I'm telling you, will change. Your very environment will change. Your very circumstance will change.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Your very sphere of influence will change. Because God this day wants to enlarge the place of your tent. He wants to lengthen your cord. He wants you today to think bigger.
Yes, amen.
To go beyond the norm.
Yes. Amen.
Amen.
Come on.
He wants your offspring to possess the nations. He wants you to be a nation changer.
Amen.
As I said there a few minutes ago, get rid of the peanut brain. Stop thinking small.
That's right. Come on.
And if you want your circumstances just to stay the same, keep quiet and don't come to this church.
Get away from me.
That's it. Because it's saying here in the Word of God that when I begin to sing, that when I begin to break forth into singing, and that when I begin to cry aloud, that's three things He's telling me. But you see, everybody wants the place that they're living in to change, to enlarge, to grow, to expand, but they don't want to begin to cry aloud. They don't want to begin to sing. They don't want to begin to declare. But your circumstances have ears.
That's right.
The very circumstances you're living in today have ears to hear. And when you begin to cry aloud, and those circumstances have to sit up and say, oh,
That's good.
That's
oh,
right.
oh, I have to change here.
Oh,
And your confinement, I'm telling you, has to go.
come on.
Your restrictions have to go. Verse 4 says, fear not, for you will not be ashamed.
Amen.
Psalm 66. I'm trying to get finished here. Always blame Rosie because she never gives you enough time. It says you caused men to ride over our heads when we were prostrate. We went through fire and we went through water, but you brought us out into a broad, moist place. I'm telling you, you begin to sing. When you begin to declare, when you begin to cry aloud, I'm telling you, the place that you're coming to is a place, it's a moist place, it's a broad place. All confinement goes.
Amen.
Everything is trying to restrict you today and limit you today. When you begin to sing, I'm telling you, it has to let you go.
Amen.
The place that you're living in is far too small. No more restrictions. No more limitations. Don't let the pastor put a limit on you. I was putting a limit on you on a Sunday morning. Get out! But I'm here to tell you today that Pastor Roy and Lynn aren't putting restriction on us. They're telling us to go as high as we can go, as far as we can go. I'm telling you, it's time to dream again.
Man.
Just for the recording, if anybody's listening to this, they want me to just stay the same, stay where you are and turn the recording off. Because God is bringing us to a place of abundance.
Hallelujah.
He's bringing us to a place of the open air.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
He's bringing times of refreshing again to His people. Amen.
Amen.
That word flourish means,
Oh, yes.
are you ready for it?
Yes.
It means to produce. It's time to produce. It says here, it means to get better results.
Amen.
It means to be successful. It means to be effective. Because there are some things in the past that you're just not getting the right results or being effective enough. Well, I'm telling you, you're going to start to get them.
Amen.
Something that is fruitful produces good, useful results.
Amen.
And I'm here to tell you that it's time to produce good results. fruitful results.
Yeah. Responsibility.
I'm finishing with one scripture in Job 8. Not too bad, it's just on the time. Job 8 in verse 5 to verse 7, it says, if you will seek God diligently and make your supplication to the Almighty, then if you are pure and upright, surely He will bestir Himself for you. I'm telling you, God has bestirred Himself this day for you.
Amen.
God has bestirred Himself for you.
Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord.
And make your, it says here, He will bestir Himself for you and make your righteous dwelling prosperous again. God is going to make He's going to make us prosperous again. It says here, for though your beginning was small, so the very place that you're living in right now, I'm telling you, it's subject to change.
Amen.
It says, though your beginning was small, your latter end will greatly increase. I declare and I decree over your life that the circumstance that you're living in now has to change. Your environment right now that you're living in has to change. God has bestirred Himself this day for us. God is looking for ways that He's saying, I want to bestir myself toward Jan. What can I do to encourage Jan? What can I do to help Jan fulfill the potential and the purpose that I brought him here on this earth? As I said, God wants to give us an expected end. I'm telling you, God has bestirred Himself for us.
Hallelujah. Come on.
And though our beginning is small, though the place we're living in right now seems just normal and insignificant, it's about to change.
Hallelujah.
Because He's going to bring great increase. He's going to bring great increase to this house. He's going to bring great increase to use families in this house.
Glory.
I'm telling you, God is bestirring Himself right now and He's calling the people in. Come to Celebration House. Come to Celebration. He's encouraging them. He's stirring them up right now because we're a church that's praying.
Amen.
It's time to greatly increase.
Amen.
It's time to believe again. It's time to dream again. It's time to get hope back in our heart again.
Yes.
It's time to believe again. Paul says that I believed, therefore have I spoken. Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Watch this space.
Amen.
Yeah.
Your natural circumstance that you're living in right now is about to change.
Hallelujah.
In the name of Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Amen. Glory.